Okay, now we're moving on to Unit 5. This is called Managing Family Resources. So this video is Unit 5, Lesson 1.
Hey guys, welcome back to Unit 5, Managing Family Resources, Lesson 1, Management. So our learning goals for this lesson will be to recognize the importance of management in general, and you're going to be identifying management strategies. So what exactly is management? Management is the ability to make effective decisions about life. It helps you use what you have to get what you want in a smart and calculated fashion. In order to perform management to the best of your ability, you must follow certain guidelines. So, management will be most effective when you first show accountability. This involves others so that the process may give you the incentive to follow through, because it increases motivation when you know that someone else is watching you. Next, you must define the timeline. You must determine whether your goal is a long-term or a short-term goal. So it will be most effective also when you write your goals down. So seeing your goals on paper helps you stay focused most of the time. It's like note-taking, for example. Also, you must make your goals specific. You must state exactly what you want to have happen rather than stating that you want to do better. You must be specific and to the point. So once the goals are clear, you must decide how to accomplish them. Knowing what things you have to help you achieve those goals is a great step. You must be aware of the resources that you have. Resources are all the things that you can use to reach your goal. They are valuable to everyone, but some are limited in supply, so you must provide effort to obtain these resources. So there are two kinds of resources. There's a human and non-human resource. Human resources include skills, talents, and qualities that usually come from people. This can also include knowledge, skills, creativity, energy, as well as time. However, non-human resources are tangible items that are available to help you. These include money, tools, sources of information, and other materials. So knowledge is an example of a human resource. It includes everything that you have observed, learned, and remembered up to now. You are also able to increase knowledge in an area which interests you. Knowing how and where to access information is a great way of accessing knowledge, and you accumulate knowledge throughout your entire life. Learning is a lifelong process, essentially. There are many ways to obtain knowledge. These include asking a friend, asking a teacher or parents, going to the library, searching the internet, taking a course, attending a workshop, asking an expert, etc. There's so many ways. So now we're going to be looking at the human resource of skills and talents. Skills and talents essentially are the abilities to do something well. Skills are an ability that you have learned, such as riding a bicycle or using a computer, and these skills may become an important resource for the future. Talents, on the other hand, are an ability that comes naturally, such as the ability to sing in a perfect pitch. This can also be used to achieve certain goals. So now we're going to be looking at the human resource of personal qualities. For example, if you have an emotional ability such as empathizing with others, you possess the personal resources necessary to motivate others. You must have a positive attitude, trust yourself, be creative. It definitely goes a long way. And it creates unique solutions which actually work. This ends up bringing out the best in people and can be the right mix for leadership. And leadership qualities can be used to further goals. Now we're going to be looking at the human resource of energy. Energy is the ability to be active as well as accomplish tasks. The energy level that you have is determined by physical, mental, as well as emotional characteristics. Now we're going to be looking at the human resource of time. Time is a limited human resource. We only have 24 hours per day. There's no such thing as a day with more than 24 hours. Using time wisely depends on your ability to make decisions about managing it. Time is often viewed as a scarce resource. Do you have time stress? Do you procrastinate? Now we're going to be looking at the human resource known as other people. So other people can be family and friends, which possess all the same types of human resources as you do. When family members end up working together, they can provide excellent resources to help you gain the knowledge that you need. And experts as well as specialists in many fields provide you with knowledge in areas that you may not be aware of. Now we're going to be looking at non-human resources. The first non-human resource that we're going to be exploring are material resources. These are tangible objects which are used to accomplish your goals. Possessions, by definition, are things that you own that you can perform some kind of function with. For example, your bed can provide a function of relaxation and sleeping, and television can entertain. And so money is another type of non-human resource because in modern societies, people receive money as income. This is in order to receive goods and services in exchange for money. And today, money is very important as it provides you with the means to buy the other resources that you need and want to achieve your goals. Also, money is a sign of independence. So now we're going to be looking at community resources. Every community has organizations and facilities that help you to enhance the quality of your life. These can include community centers, parks, theaters, hospitals, schools, medical clinics, etc. And they also offer a source of information about community events as well as recreational programs. Community resources can also include houses of worship, which contain congregations. And congregations are groups of individuals who have chosen to form a religious community. These can include churches, mosques, cathedrals, temples, synagogues, etc. And it also provides a welcoming environment for spiritual awakening, in some cases at least. So businesses within the community also provide you the option to purchase products and services to meet your needs and wants. Also, these businesses can provide employment. Also, they allow you to learn new skills and gain experiences. They also may sponsor local organizations for a good cause. So now we're going to be looking at natural resources such as air, water, soil, plants, and minerals to meet many of our basic needs. Humans then alter these natural resources to create other material resources. For example, trees are used to make paper, plants are used for food, water and coal are used to generate electricity. And a natural environment also contributes to emotional well-being because it's seen as a sense of peace and tranquility. Now, by using natural resources on a large scale, humans have altered the natural environment tremendously. Large forest areas, unfortunately, have been eliminated, and there's a lot of animal cruelty, reduced wildlife, and extinction going on. Also, this can result in pollution, which is the addition of dirt and toxins into the air and water, which can then cause severe harm. So it is extremely crucial to use natural resources wisely. So technology is a human-made resource that combines scientific knowledge with natural resources to create tools which extend abilities beyond physical and mental power. Machinery allows for more efficient work. Phones let us talk in distances. pacemakers regulate heartbeats, computers provide information, etc., etc. Identifying your resources includes learning that resources are scarce, meaning that they are limited in supply. So you must use them wisely and use it in a way in which it's most beneficial to you. In every situation, there are so many resources available. Families share resources on a daily basis, and sharing resources is the most crucial way in developing relationships. All members of the family share living space, and they share furniture, etc. They often share time and skills when preparing meals and looking after other family needs. And sharing attitudes and abilities within the family each day is also a type of factor in which families share resources. Everybody in the world shares natural resources, and community resources as well can be shared. Now we're going to be examining exchanging and substituting resources. So centuries ago, people would regularly exchange one resource for another. For example, a tailor would make clothes for the family in exchange for food. However, nowadays, money is the most common medium of exchange today. And you can exchange resources between the family, material and non-material, for example, such as food, shelter, and emotional support. Now we're going to be taking a look at the management process. It closely parallels the decision-making process that we learned in the previous units. However, the emphasis of the management process is on the use of resources. Management issues focus on how to use resources to achieve a desirable outcome. So, you must identify pros and cons. Like I said before, the decision-making process and the management process are not to be confused as the same thing. The decision process is requiring you to identify the issue first, consider the standards, identify the alternatives, predict the consequences, estimate the probability, take responsibility, carry out a plan of action, and evaluate the results. And the management process requires you to establish a SMART goal that we have learned in the previous unit, to identify available resources, to consider the best use of resources, prepare a resource plan, such as how to acquire, substitute, or share. You're going to implement the plan and evaluate the plan. So, did you exactly reach your goal? What were the results? So, protecting your resources is extremely crucial in this day and age. How safe are your resources? Resources such as money, health, or even family can be at risk, and they all require protection. In order to protect these resources, families take out various types of insurance. Insurance is a form of protection that can be purchased from insurance companies. Instead of paying a set amount on regular basis, families can expect compensation and protection. This is why we have free health care, free education, etc. So now I'm going to have you